Hello, all. Welcome to Raw Cognizance. Rosie O'Donnell, legendary actor, comedian, talk show host, Hollywood celebrity, who has currently moved to Ireland due to Donald Trump taking over the country with his right-winged mustache Hitler regime. She knows that she is on Trump's hit list because she talked bad about him back in 2006, in the 2000s, when she was on The View. So she was smart and got out of Dodge. But that doesn't mean she's not going to speak up. We know what happened on November 5th. Even now, March 2025, I believe it was stolen. I believe Elon Musk and his computers, his knowledge of computers, hacked the election. And the more things come out about it, the more people who speak out about it, the more I start to believe we were right. So before we get into the clip, the Election Truth Alliance is on the job. They are currently doing a fundraiser to get audits in these states, and they need your help. So I will be tagging a link below where you can go and donate and support them. They are going to use that money to go to court. They are going to court with all their research to force this administration to do audits. I believe they have the facts, they have the numbers, they just need the money. So if you can donate, please do. I will link it below. Rosie O'Donnell was on the Late Late Show in Ireland to discuss a plethora of topics, but the one we are going to talk about is what she had to say about the election. Let's get to it.
You know, a lot of people did vote for him.
Yes.
Do you accept their right to do that and their opinion of him?
Well, I respect their right to do that. I question why the first time in American history a president has won every swing state and is also best friends, and his largest donor was a man who owns and runs the internet. So I would hope that that would be investigated and that we would see whether or not it was an anomaly or something else that happened on election night in America when Kamala Harris was filling up stadiums with people who supported her, and Donald Trump was not able to do that. So it's curious to me. And as an American and a believer in democracy, I would hope that we would be able to look at all of the reasons why this happened in our country.
Who else needs to come out and say it? What other celebrity, what other big name, what other influencer, what other person in power needs to come out and say everything we've been saying over the last, 5 months now? 4 or 5 months? Listen, if he won, he won. But this is someone who's acting like he hasn't won. If he truly has a mandate, if this man truly won all 7 swing states and it's what the people wanted, he wouldn't need to do what he's doing. This man is deliberately breaking the law and trying to force his will upon the country through executive orders, which he cannot do. An executive order doesn't change the law. An executive order doesn't change the Constitution. It's just pen on paper. What an executive order does is force people to do certain actions in accordance to the Constitution. Therefore, if the executive order in and of itself is unconstitutional, they don't have to follow it. And at every turn, these judges have told Donald Trump, no, you can't do that. You can't enact the Aliens Enemy Act. No, you can't take away birthright citizenship. No, you can't shut down Social Security. No, Doge is not an agency. Elon Musk is not an elected official. The things that you want to do, you can't do unless you go through Congress. And he knows that all the things that he wants to do, Congress will not let pass. Why would a man feel the need to break the law, to go outside of his jurisdiction to get things done if he has a mandate? And Rosie O'Donnell said it. Currently, Bernie Sanders and AOC are tearing it up with their rallies. They are doing a tour together. The rally is called Fighting the Oligarchy. They did one in Colorado that did 34,000. In Arizona, they did 20,000. And they're going to red states and blue states. Speaking of red states, have you been keeping up with these town halls? These town halls where red constituent, red hats, Republican voters are going to these Republicans, Senates, House members, and telling them, we are not happy. We hate what you are doing. But why are they unhappy? Isn't this what they voted for? Or maybe it isn't. Why is it that we are being forced to not question this? Rosie O'Donnell questions it. When I question it, she questions it. We're called, what do they call it? Election deniers? Democracy deniers? Is that what you're going to call us? Democracy deniers? We're not denying anything. We're just asking questions. Can we see the numbers? Oh, he won? Are we sure about that? Show us the data. Do an audit. Why are we so against an audit? Is it because you know he didn't win? That there's no possible way he could have won? But you don't want to sound like them. Well, you look worse. You look worse. You don't care about democracy. You don't care about the freedom of others. For some reason, you don't want to fight him. You just want him there. Could it just be that deep down, you are a Trump supporter? Although you pretend to not be? Because I would think anybody that's not a Trump supporter would want him out of there. And they'll do whatever is possible. They'll take whatever they can get to get him out of there. But why are we pushing back against this? If he cheated, we can get him out literally today. If it ever comes out that he cheated. And I have a good feeling that he cheated. I know. I think you know. We all know that he cheated. Rosie O'Donnell is absolutely right. How the fuck did he, of all people, win all 7 swing states? And then 5 of those swing states, he lost to Democrats. Are we ever just going to stop and realize that maybe, just maybe, nah, something happened here? So I am going to keep pushing. I am going to keep promoting people like Rosie O'Donnell. I am going to keep questioning until I get answers. And if you don't like it, move. You can say election denier all you want. I think we all know the truth. The truth is this motherfucker is a liar and a cheater, and he's been that way all his life. And he's acting like someone who has stolen this election. He's not acting like someone that was given a mandate. And I think you know that. So if you're too much of a coward to actually look at the numbers, to actually do your own research, fine, get out of our way. We'll do it. Stop getting in the way of progress. Bury your head in the sand as he destroys your democracy, as he takes away Social Security, as he sends us into war with every other country. But any price, right? Your white skin, your white privilege for any price. If he won, he won. All I'm asking is to look at the numbers. What's wrong with that? Show me the data. I'm not the only one that feels this way. You're not the only one that feels this way. Rosie O'Donnell is not the only one that feels this way. So if you can donate, if you can contribute to Election Truth Alliance, please do. Again, the link down below. Go to it. Do your own research. I promise you, as long as I am breathing, I'm not going to stop talking about this. Rosie O'Donnell is 100% right. He needs to be investigated. Today. Because I don't think he won. And until proven, I'll keep saying that. This man's a liar and a cheater. And he acts like it every single day. Give me your thoughts down below. And thank you for watching. This is Raw Cognizance. I'm out.